Hello, welcome, and today I just want to show you my new toy. We have just ordered one of these, and it's an air purifier. We've already got some air purifiers in the house already, in various locations, but my office here seems to attract a lot of dust, probably because of this computer. And for that reason, what I've done is ordered this one here. It's not as big as my Levoit, because I've got a Levoit LVH 133 here is a main system downstairs in the hall, and it's brilliant. I have to admit, it's a really good bit of kit, but I didn't really want to spend that amount of money again. Well, they're not that expensive, about 250 odd or about 240 euros at the moment. It keeps going up and down, sometimes 199, but anyway. So I wanted one for in here, which has lots of different forms of static, and because I have vinyl as well, I seem to get a lot of dust. I want to keep the dust off my vinyl. So what I've done is I bought this Coocheer model of, of air purifier, air cleaner. It's basically a 3-stage filter, very much like the Levoit. It has a 45 watt system, so it's not a lot to run. Actually, Levoit is actually, I think it's actually the same, but it's more powerful. Levoit one is, the motor design's better. But this particular one only costs 40 euros, so it's cheap as chips. It's even cheaper than my little one I've got upstairs, because we've got a smaller one in the bedroom as well. Breathe more easily. And this particular unit does 258 cubic meters per hour, so that's the amount of air travelling through it. And as you can see here, it suggested room size here, I don't know if you can see that, of 36 square metres. Well, this room here is only about 20 square metres, so it's well within that. The net weight is 3.8 kilograms. The noise is 61 decibels, that's actually quite quiet. Good. I don't want any noise in here at all if I can help it. It's also got a timer on it as well, so you can run it for like, I don't know, what's the timer? Does it say on there somewhere? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 4 or 8 hours. So if you press the timer, you can choose how long you want it running for. So let's say if you want it running for the day, but you don't want it running all night, you can set it for, say, in the morning, put it for 8 hours. It'll run all day long until you go to bed, and it'll be off. Yay! You can sleep again. But you'd have air that's been recycled at 258 cubic meters per hour. That's a lot of throughput. So basically what we have is with the 3-stage air filtration system, so what you'll have is you'll have a pre-filter, so your main filter around the outside of your filter, in this case is a flat panel type filter. You'll then have a fine particle, a HEPA filter, so that's 0.3 microns or less. NASA has actually done some experimentation on this and some testing. NASA actually found out that the HEPA filters can actually pretty much filter everything out. They did quite an extensive exploratory examination for the astronauts, what have you, on the space stations, because obviously they have systems that recycle the air. And I'm not sure, but I think it's something to do with the moisture is actually clinging to the actual particles and not allowing it to get through. Even though the filter technically can't filter down that far, I think the mechanics of it actually is filtering down that far. NASA has actually proved this. There's an really extensive file on it. I have read some of it, but I got really bored. So I didn't read all of it. I might put a link in it. I might put a link in the video below. But anyway, we're doing an unboxing, and I say unboxing, there's a box, and it only just arrived from Amazon with a little man with a mask on and stuff, because we're in COVID, well, not in lockdown at the moment, but everybody is very, very COVID aware and being very, very safe. And I had my mask on to sign the little computerised hand digit thingy. And now I'm looking for a knife, and you know when you want a knife you can never find one. I'll use the scissors instead. Right, so, excuse me, I hurt my arm last year. I was getting a bit overzealous, I was doing a bit of weightlifting. Yeah, I do a bit of exercise, not that much. And I got a bit carried away, and I was curling 40 kilos. And although my muscles, my body seems to be able to lift that amount, my body said no. And I tore the ligaments and stuff. This was last year, and it was okay for a bit. And it's been sort of off and on, not too bad. But I've done it in again, and I've got a strap on at the moment underneath there. I've got support on, and it helps, but it's really uncomfortable. think the blood's been cut off. My arm's gone black. Was it blue? They're blue. Gone blue. Okay, so here we go. Make the smart life easier, it says. Down the bottom there. So that's a MEYKEY, it says there. Anyway, let's get out of there. Oh, it's a box within a box again. What is it about putting boxes inside boxes? Wouldn't that just done just like that? It just seems such a waste. I wonder if we've got global warming and everyone's flooding at the minute. All those poor people around the Alps in Switzerland with all that flooding. Oh, crikey. I know in the United States they keep having a lot of flooding as well, but it's, oh, that's shocking. 60% of the houses in Switzerland apparently is affected by this flooding. Okay, some of it's only mild flooding, but on the whole, it's still flooding. And it's their homes, you know. It's quite sad, really. I was in Switzerland this year, actually. I was on the motorbike. I was riding the motorbike through Stelvio Pass. What a beautiful place that is too. But anyway, manual. You get a manual, and it says in English, air purifier. Although I am in France here, it still says it in English. Well, that's a bonus. Right, we have an egg crate. Could double up as a hat, or you can make yourself COVID safe. Either way, it's very useful. I just knocked my chest set over. Oh, hello, Sebastian. They're my dogs. Alright, so let me get that out of here. Right, there it comes. Comes out of the box really, really easily. Thank God for that. It's actually heavy, you know, reassuringly heavy. I wouldn't say heavy, but you know, it's not like some flimsy, lightweight thing you get from China. I imagine it's Chinese. Yes, it's got Chinese writing on the outside, or I imagine it's English writing as well. But most likely it's made in China or Taiwan or somewhere like that. Anyway, there we go. That is our air purifier. It's quite a nicely put together thing on the face of it. Right, you don't get a lot of extras with it in the sense of there's nothing else in the box. The box is empty. You just get your manual. I'm not going to bother reading that, it's pointless. You just need to basically know the size of this thing, as you can see there. Let's bring it up a little bit there with my post-it notes. Oh, get you to one of these as well while you're at it. This is an air quality meter, and it senses all sorts of things from TVOCs, volatile organic compounds, formaldehyde, various sizes of dust from 2.5 micron, 10 microns. It's a really useful. Oh, and CO2. I'll put a link in below for that as well. It's well worth, because it's quite surprising how bad air quality can be in your home. And this thing can actually filter out, supposedly help filter out formaldehyde, which is a carcinogen. It's a carcinogen. Anyway, that's your cover. I'm trying to keep the video under 15 minutes because it's going to cut out on me otherwise. It's got a funny little timer thing on it. Anyway, and that's your filter system. Now, on my other one, my Levoit, I actually put a pre-filter on it, which I made out of a cooker hood filter, a carbon cooker hood filter. And it really helped, because what that did was it prevented the main filters from getting dirty. So this is a two-part, it's a three-stage filter. So you've got your pre-filter, which is a foam filter here. It's quite good you've got actually a pre-filter like that, because you'll find a lot of the stuff, static-wise, will actually collect on that. You'll be, you know, before it actually gets to the paper filter. But I am actually going to put another filter on the top of this, another carbon pre-filter. Just save this paper filter a little bit more, because I don't want to be replacing this. The Levoit LVH 133 filter, they say every 6 months we're supposed to change the filter. I hadn't changed it yet, and there's no need yet, because I put an additional filter on the outside and I vac it all out in airline all out anyway on a regular basis. Surprising what is floating around. Have you ever sat there in the summer with the sun shining through the window and that, and you can see little glitter sparkles in the air? Well, that's not just there in the summer, that's all year round, and that's dust floating in the air. And dust isn't just, oh yeah, it's just like it's a bit of old cloth and stuff like that. No, it's not. Even though you don't want to be digesting that stuff anyway, you'd be filling yourself up with plastics, like polyesters and stuff. You know, we're going to go on like global warming, and the fact we've got plastic in our sea, and the fish are eating plastic, and that the plastics don't actually biodegrade, they just end up into small bits, smaller particles of themselves. Although they have actually come across some a bacteria now that actually eats plastic, which is pretty cool stuff. Anyway, I diverge. Oh, so we have the pre-filters, and then we have this quite substantial carbon filter, and that is quite impressive. This carbon filter is actually got, you won't be able to see it unless I put that behind it. Maybe you can see it. Can you see? Yes, you can. Behind there, and you can hear that. That's the activated carbon granules in the filter. I can actually see them in these little honeycomb. That's very cool. See, the other one was more like the other filter was more like a coating. Well, this is actually physical carbon in the filter. That should be pretty good. Plus, you've got the air filter there, so that will take out all the chemical smells and stuff like that. You've got dogs like we have that make everything smell horrible, but we do love them because they're our buddies. And anyway, let's put this together, shall we? Let's get the filter out here, get this running before my 15 minutes are up. Because I'm not editing this video, I'm trying to do non-edited videos because I'm honest. I'm trying to be honest. I won't edit all the bad bits out, like me. What have you. So that one will go in first, like so. And that's usually how they go to the last filter behind the last stage. And the first stage will be your pre-filter, which is one here, which will be quite easy to vac off whenever you want to give it a good clean. So got the 2 tags, one top and bottom, and the same as the Levoit LVH133. This was quite impressive. It's not that best, I suppose, but it's just makes life a lot easier. 40 quid this cost. $39.95. It's a bargain. I'm not sure how much it's in the United States, and I'm sure you'll be able to get in the United States or get an equivalent. If not, get yourself the Levoit LVH133. And if you've got smoke problems, like for instance all these fires you've been having over there, yeah, it's shocking. Global warming again, probably. Forest management, my foot. And on the top there we have our controls. We have the auto filter. Now I'm not sure what that one means. I need to find out. It might be about auto clean. It might be an auto clean. It might do like a reverse blowout. Obviously you'll put somewhere where you wouldn't actually need it. I need to find out about that. I'm not 100% certain. Auto filter. I might just mean set it to auto. Of course it is. Auto filtration. And what that'll do is there's a sensor on here, and it then senses the dirt in the air or dust flying around in the air. It's the same as the Levoit, and then it automatically turns on and off. Of course that's what it is. Remember now. And then you've got your fan speed and a timer. So like I said, the 1, 2, 4 and 8 hour timer. And then obviously you've got your power. So if you plug this in and see what happens. I'll say see what happens. It should just work, shouldn't it, with a bit of luck. Be interesting to see what the what's time I've got 4. Got to be a bit quicker. That's right. Let's put you on, man. Let's plug in over it. Oh, it beeped! It beeped. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Well, it beeped. I heard the beep. Did you hear the beep? I heard the beep. Right. So, I'm going to bring it down here. Turn it on. It's on auto. So, and now feel the air. It's coming out. Oh, it's coming out the top. That's quite nice. So it's drawing the air in through the face, through here. Yeah. And it's coming out at the top. And you hear that? That is so quiet at the moment. That's only on 1, so that's speed 1. Speed 2, I can't even hear it. I just about hear it. It's more the air I can hear than the actual motor or anything. Oh, now it's getting a little bit more vigorous. Put it right there, yeah. You probably hear that quite loud if we're right close. It's got a little light on it. That tells you the air quality. Apparently it's good at the moment. What happens is it'll turn to red if it's bad, and then on the auto setting it automatically turn on. At the moment I've got it in the manual setting. Let's try the speed 3. So take off. That's quite good. So let's go back into auto. Yeah, excellent. Anyway, thank you for watching my little video. Definitely worthwhile buying. I'll put a link below. As I get have a bit more experience with it, and I'll actually I'll post some more videos so you can see how we're getting on with it. Like I did to the Levoit one, and had to clean it all out. And what have you. Even put in another pre-filter because there is room So I'm definitely going to put another pre-filter in there, because this saves the main filter. And I don't know how much the filters are yet, so I don't really want to be, spending a fortune on filters all the time. Why not just make things a little bit cheaper? Got the unit. So yeah, so far so good. I'm quite happy. I'll let you know. And don't forget, this does have the sensor on it. So you turn it on auto, and like for instance, you start cooking in the kitchen, and then it'll be, well, hey, turn on. Anyway, while you're here, click that like and subscribe, would you? And little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket. It'll be me uploading another video. And I know you'll be excited about that. Thank you for watching.